How about it, Doc? Do you think I'll live?
You look kind of weak and puny, but I think you'll pull through.
Thank you, sir.
Great chap. I wish we had more like him at Annapolis.
Yes, sir. Too bad this is his last year.
You'll make a grand naval officer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here once more at the Polo Grounds in New York City to witness this great game between the Army and Navy. Stands are packed, people are standing all over the place, and all eyes are on Crash Corrigan, captain of the Navy.
Double wing back. Smith is back. With the ball pass from center, goes to Smith. It's a reverse to Corrigan. Corrigan hits over his own right tackle. He hits the fullback, knocks him down. He's away. Wait a minute. He's boxed in. Craig and Reynolds are coming in. He hits Craig, knocks him over. Straight arms Reynolds, and he's across for a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Crash Corrigan, captain of the Navy team, playing the finest game of his career.
Wait a minute, son. What do you want?
I gotta see Lieutenant Corrigan right away.
You can't go in there. It's against orders.
But I tell you, I gotta see him. It's important.
Even if I let you in, you couldn't talk to the lieutenant now. He's busy.
All right.
Come on, get him!
Good work, Jimmy. Don't let him throw you, son. You almost got him that time, Crash.
Break that load. Come on, get him.
Hold him.
Now you got him, Crash. Give him the airplane spin. Crash! Help!
Billy! Hold tight! Hold it! Let go, Billy. I've got you. The man's a sailor. Hold tight, Billy.
Okay, Crash.
Good work, Crash.
I thought the kid was a goner.
What were you doing up there?
Dad sent me over to get you, but they wouldn't let me in.
Has he had another earthquake warning?
Yeah, he wants you to come right over.
Well, wait until I get into my clothes. I'm going over to Professor Norton's laboratory.
Very well, Crash.
What you say is very interesting, Professor Norton, but I still can't believe that this little machine can predict earthquakes.
Not only predicts, but prevents them, if I could get close enough to the source. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant. The signals are coming in much stronger. Oh, I beg your pardon. This is Miss Compton, staff writer of the Times.
Oh, everybody knows Crash Corrigan.
That was the signal again. They've been sending it every 5 minutes.
They? Just whom do you mean by they?
Professor Norton maintains that these signals must be the work of some human agency, apparently coming from the bottom of the ocean.
I hope you're not going to spring that fantastic yarn about the lost continent of Atlantis.
Exactly. Only now I have some definite evidence. This is pure orichalcum, a metal made by fusing gold and copper. The secret of this process was lost with the Atlanteans.
What does that prove?
Well, according to every test, the idol couldn't be more than a couple of years old. Something made recently.
I found it during a recent trip I made in my rocket submarine in this general location. And this is where the ancient continent of Atlantis was reported to have sunk thousands of years ago. Contrary to popular belief, Atlantis did not sink overnight, but during a period of years. During this time, the people had ample opportunity to construct a roof of orichalcum over the city and keep out the ocean waves. Thus Atlantis, though lost, still lived.
But Your Holiness, Unga Khan's men are at the gates. I beg of you to take safety in the citadel.
Poseidon, god of Atlantis, has never forsaken his people in time of need. I promise you he will not do so now. There will be no peace in Atlantis until we have broken the power of this evil usurper, Unga Khan.
And away! It is hopeless, Exalted One. Our men are outnumbered. The city is about to fall.
Have faith.
I am pleased to report that Sharad's army has been driven within the walls of the sacred city.
Good. Recall the troops. With those religious fanatics under control, I'll have no more interference with my plans to destroy the upper world.
When you do succeed in sending them to the bottom of the sea, Atlantis will rise once more to its former place in the sun, and you will be ruler of all things.
Start the disintegrator.
The metropolitan area of St Clair is in ruins. Thousands dead, hospitals draining, all communication cut off. The Red Cross is appealing for doctors. Special trains are rushing supplies to the stricken area. The governor of the state declared martial law, rushing a militia to the scenes of the disaster. Stand by for further announcements.
St. Clair? That's only 300 miles from here.
Yes, and according to my calculations, another severe shock will occur any moment. Joe, put that counteracting machine aboard the submarine right away.
Do you mean you're going down and try to stop this quake? What a story this will make for my paper. Let me get to a phone. Can I come along, Dad?
Some other time, Billy.
I have something more important for you, Billy. I want you to take a note to the naval base for me.
Hurry up, Joe. We've got no time to lose.
But, Professor, I don't think it's safe to take the submarine down that far.
We've got to take that chance. Get those things aboard.
Now, quick, give this note to the commanding officer at the naval base. He'll understand. Come on, Joe. I'll give you a hand.
This is not an ordinary submarine, Bill. It's propelled by rocket motors, designed by Professor Norton himself. Yes, it's been tested at 2,500 feet, and he's going to try to reach the bottom this time. I'll tell you more about it when I get back. What? Am I going along? You bet I am.
Hello. This is Professor Norton's boathouse. Briny Deep talking.
Hello! Hello!
Will you shut up? Oh, no. I didn't mean you, Professor Norton. I was talking to Sinbad. Huh? Oh, yeah. Right away. Professor Norton says to get the boat ready for a long trip.
Hurry up, Briny! Hurry up!
For 2 cents, I'd leave you behind on this trip, you old buzzard. Get on it. Hurry up.
Up! Up!
I'm gonna fry me a parrot one of these days.
Just the same, the submarine wasn't built to go to the bottom. It'll crack up like an egg when it gets below 2,500 feet.
Oh, nonsense, Joe. Professor Norton knows what he's doing. Go back and help the professor. I'll cast off.
Hold everything.
Oh, we're just leaving. Goodbye.
Goodbye, nothing. I'm going too. Gosh, Professor, I was afraid you were going to leave without me.
All clear above. All right. Start your motors, Joe. Well, according to my calculations, we're nearing the spot where the earthquake shocks originate. Prepare to submerge. Is it all hooked up? Yes, we'll get a signal the minute an earthquake starts. Put the ship into a dive.
We're down 2,500 feet.
Good. Another 2,000 feet and I can start the counteracting ray.
We'll never make it. The submarine will be crushed.
Get hold of yourself, Joe. There's no danger.
Why, of course not.
Oh, you're all mad. If we go any deeper, the submarine will crash like the shell of an egg.
Get back there and keep our nose down. We're going through with this.
All right. You ask for it. I'll nose her down. I'll send her straight to the bottom. I'll send her to the bottom of the ocean. You think I will?
Locked itself in.
Hold the mouth shut.
Open the door!
Open this door, Joe.
He's out of his mind. He'll destroy us all.
Joe! Joe!
Isn't there some way you can break through the door?
The oxygen torch. Shut off the oxygen supply.
Down again.
What?
I hated to do this, but it was the only way I could stop him. He'll be all right in a little while.
We're down 7,000 feet.
And we're still diving.
Do you think it's safe to continue?
It's the earthquake detector. I'll stop the counteracting ray while you level the ship off. We're down far enough. I believe I have the earthquake under control.
There's something wrong with the disintegrator.
Must be outside interference, Your Majesty.
We'll soon find out.
So that's what's interfering with my plans. It's a deep-sea craft from the upper world, Your Majesty. Shall I destroy it?
Wait. I have a better plan.
turn on the magnetic ray and bring them down into Atlantis.
Professor Norton.
What's happening?
I don't know. We're on a level keel, but we're being dragged down by some mysterious force.
The inland sea.
We're on the surface. I can see land.
Impossible. According to the depth indicator, we're still some 10,000 feet down.
That's land, all right. We're moving into a small inlet.
Gee, we're on the surface.
Hey, Salty, wake up. We're back home. Hey, Salty, come on, wake up.
Order out the Imperial Guard.
Imperial Stables.
By command of His Supreme Majesty Unga Khan, a detachment of the Imperial Guard will proceed at once to the inland sea and capture the stranger from the upper world.
Captain Hackers.
Yes. My horse, quickly. Number 1 patrol, mount. Number 1 patrol, prepare to move out. Number 2.
Well, it's beyond me. Here we are 10,000 feet below sea level and apparently in another world.
Go, you big snoop!
You'd better submerge the submarine while we investigate this place.
Better hide the control box.
Now, there's a good place.
Yes, that'll do.
Do you think we'd better wait for Briny and Salty?
Oh, it's not necessary. They'll join us as soon as we catch Sinbad the parrot. Unless my calculations are wrong, we've come across the lost continent of Atlantis.
Why, I can hardly believe it. It must be a mirage, some illusion.
Listen.
Why, that's no illusion. Those are hoofbeats.
Look, soldiers.
Keep out of sight. We'll find out if they're friends or enemies.
He's escaped.
Send out the juggernaut.
You sure fooled him that time, Crash.
Let's get back to the submarine.
But the soldiers, what about them?
I'll tell you later. We've no time to lose.
Hurry, Diana.
What's that? Some sort of a war tank.
Steady, steady.
They're not human!
Run for that crevice. You two get behind that rock. Billy and I will lead them off.
Two of the strangers have escaped the Volkites and are heading for the peaks.
The blast from the invisible ray gun will soon stop them. Start the disintegrator. Head on the mountain.
You two get behind that rock. Billy and I will lead them off.
Two of the strangers have escaped the Volkites and are heading for the peaks.
The blast from the invisible ray gun will soon stop them.
Disintegrator.
Jump for that sandbag.
Come on, Billy, let's get to the professor and Diana.
At least those mechanical men can't follow us through those flames.
Are you sure this is the lost continent of Atlantis?
There's no doubt about it.
What a story this will make for my paper. Your reporter discovers civilization 10,000 feet below the ocean.
Boy, I'd like to explore that city.
So would I.
Perhaps we'd better get back to the submarine before we run into any more of these strange people.
Look closely, Mortis. Have you ever seen such people before?
No, but I'll venture they're in league with Unga Khan.
Whoa! Follow me! City and report to Sherrod, High Priest of Atlantis, that we are returning with strange prisoners. Open the gate! It's murder!
Your Holiness, Darius approaches the city with strange captives.
Strange captives? Who are they?
We believe them to be agents of Unga Khan.
Oh, there will be no peace in Atlantis until we have broken the power of this evil usurper, Unga Khan.
Before we could return and capture the strangers, the Volkites appeared and destroyed them with their atom guns.
I wanted them alive. They are alive.
Sherrod's men have captured them, Your Majesty, and are heading for the sacred city.
Take a strong force and recapture the prisoners at any cost.
It's the boat kites. They've got Dad and Diana.
Keep down. There's nothing we can do to help them right now. You duck back to where we left the submarine and wait there. I'm going to follow the juggernaut and see where they're taking them.
Can I come along?
Better not. It's too dangerous.
Shut up and let us sleep.
Salty!
What's the matter? Something yet?
Oh, don't shoot! Howdy. Meet my friend Salty.
Pleased to meet you. This is Briny.
Howdy.
He wants us to go that way.
This way?
Yeah.
All right, General. All right.
Maybe a little music would make them feel more sociable.
Is our guest bound? He is no prisoner. Release him, at once! Now I, Unga Khan, may more fittingly welcome you to my undersea kingdom of Atlantis.
Your soldiers have already welcomed us.
They've killed my assistant and made off with my son and Lieutenant Corrigan.
The soldiers who attacked you were not my men. They were followers of Sharon. This Lieutenant Corrigan you mentioned and your son have undoubtedly been made prisoners of that tyrant. They must be rescued immediately. Order out the Imperial Guard. Thank you. It is I who should thank you. Never before has Atlantis been honored by a visitor from the upper world. However, I'm curious to know how you were able to penetrate the depth of the ocean.
We use a super submarine propelled by rocket motors, which I perfected especially for the purpose.
Quite interesting, Professor. Do you think these rocket motors could be built powerful enough to lift this tower?
There's no limit to their size nor power. Given time and the necessary equipment, I can construct rocket motors that would raise this tower clear to the upper world.
Good. You shall start at once.
Are you actually proposing to move this huge metal tower? Why?
Because it contains all the machinery which has enabled me to harness the atom. the most destructive force known to science. Once I reach the surface, I'll either become supreme ruler of the upper world or destroy it.
Professor Norton would never agree to help you in such a fiendish plan.
He's insane if he thinks I will.
We have ways of persuading people to do our bidding. No harm will come to him. This machine will merely transform his mind so that he will obey me. Prepare the transformer. Start the transformation.
Get over there.
Quick, Diana. Release him.
Look out! We're trapped!
Quick, the elevator. The elevator's down. The elevator. The elevator's down.
The smoke will clear in a moment, Your Majesty.
Never mind. Even if he escaped the atom gun, his fall down the shaft will have killed him.
We saw a detachment of Sherrod's men, but they reached the sacred city before we could get to them.
Find any trace of those other two strangers from the upper world?
Well, the boy was recaptured by Sherrod's men, and the lieutenant disappeared. Answer that.
Imperial stables.
The body of Crash Corrigan lies at the base of the elevator shaft. Remove it at once.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Corrigan has escaped.
He's likely on his way to Sherrod for help, but it won't do him any good. As soon as you complete building suitable rocket motors, I'll take this tower with all of its scientific equipment to the upper world, where I'll either conquer or destroy it.
You're mad to think I'd help you to destroy my own people?
Perhaps you will change your mind. Prepare the transforming ray.
The Black Robes are coming!
Come to see the Holy Sherrod, High Priest of Atlantis.
The man lies. He's an escaped prisoner who slew one of our charioteers.
Seize him. He killed Anthony. He's a Black Robe.
I tell you, I gotta see Sherrod.
Throw him in the dungeon.
After him, men!
Sacred idol.
He smashed it.
Sacrilege. An insult to Poseidon.
I insist on seeing the high priest.
Lock him in the dungeon.
Why did your father come to the undersea kingdom of Atlantis?
He didn't intend to. We were in our submarine when something went wrong. And the first thing we knew, we were here.
Oh, exalted one, we have captured the stranger from the upper world.
That's Crash Corrigan, the man I've been telling you about.
What have you done with him?
I ordered him thrown into the dungeon with the other prisoners.
He didn't do anything.
He slew one of our charioteers.
Enough. The law is clear. Only life can pay for life. Lieutenant Corrigan shall be pitted against the captive Black Robes in mortal combat.
If it's a fair fight, I know Crash will win.
If he does, he shall be granted his freedom. Get the prisoners ready and summon the people.
There's no need for alarm. The transforming ray will not harm him, but merely bend his will to mine. When the professor has finished building the rocket motors that will carry this tower to the upper world, his mind will be restored.
The transformer is in readiness, Your Majesty.
Proceed with the transformation.
Professor Norton! Don't you know me? It's Diana.
Master, are you ready to build the rocket motors?
Yes, Master. Your word is law, Master.
Take him to the laboratory.
You monster! If Crash Corrigan were only
You
here,
mean your friend, the lieutenant? He's in no position to help anybody. Perhaps you'd like to see. Watch closely.
taking us about to the chariots. Come on, get up on your feet. Let's go, boys. Go on.
The gates are still open. We'll make our escape in this chariot.
We'll wait our chance.
Bring the sacred sword of victory.
The victor goes honor and freedom. To the losers, death. Proceed. Your action is an insult to our God, Poseidon. The people will decide your fate.
Now's our chance.
Wait. Grab their high priest.
Your action is an insult to our god Poseidon. The people will decide your fate.
Now's our chance.
Wait. We'll grab their high priest.
Come on, Crash, you'll be killed!
That's Sherd, the high priest. If we can capture him, the sacred city is vulnerable.
For His Imperial Majesty Unga Khan.
His Majesty has just started down to the rocket laboratory. You can contact him there.
There. The model is completed. If it works, I can begin building rocket motors on a larger scale.
Professor Norton, you don't realize what you are doing. If Unga Khan succeeds in taking this tower to the upper world with all its equipment, he will destroy civilization.
That's exactly what I intend to do. I hope you're enjoying your visit with your old friend.
You know he doesn't recognize me. You've destroyed his mind, made a different person of him.
His mind is not destroyed. I have merely transformed it to my will. When the rocket motors are completed, enabling me to carry out my plans, I may restore him to his former state. And until then, I will not allow you or anybody else to interfere. What is it?
Your Majesty, I regret to report that our attempt to capture Sharad failed because of interference by that lieutenant from the upper world.
And what about Moloch? Did he fail?
Worse than that. He's turned traitor and joined forces with Sharad.
An Imperial guardsman in the enemy camp? We must act quickly before he betrays our secrets. Attack the city at once. Send war chariots, cavalry, and full siege equipment.
Poseidon, spiritual ruler of Atlantis, I thank you. Your mighty deeds of today have entirely erased all resentment. If you had not rescued me from the soldiers of Unga Khan, my people were prepared to surrender the city in a vain effort to preserve my life. In recognition of your courage, self-sacrifice, and evident loyalty to our sacred city, I offer you command of the Atlantean army.
Commander of the army? Oh boy, oh boy.
I don't pretend to deserve the honor, but since it is a challenge to my loyalty, I accept.
Good.
Wisely said.
Give him the insignia of high command. May this sword serve you as faithfully as I know you will serve us.
Hail the commander!
A request, Exalted One.
Speak.
I plead for mercy for the Black Robe prisoner, Moloch.
You spared him in the arena. Therefore, his life belongs to you.
What a fool you are, Moloch. You had a chance to escape, and you threw it away to help that stranger.
That's the least I could do.
Crash Corrigan defied all of Atlantis by refusing to slay me in the arena.
What did it get you?
On petition of Crash Corrigan, commander of the Sacred Army, and by order of His Holiness Sharad, High Priest of Atlantis, you, Moloch, are herewith given your freedom.
There's your answer.
Dismiss the company. Dismiss!
A messenger approaches.
Unga Khan's entire army is advancing to attack the city.
Prepare for defense. Archers, man the walls! Prepare the fire tools! The catapult! Hold your mounted troopers in reserve.
What are my orders? Take your place on the wall.
Assemble the archers. Prepare to attack the north wall.
They're bound to wait until dark before attacking in full force.
You want to destroy all of us? You realize that the jar of such an explosion might wreck the roof of Atlantis and bring the ocean in on us?
All ready? All ready, sir. Archers, in position! Shoot! Put the catapult into action!
Juggernaut's ready, sir.
Good, we'll strike when nightfall.
Leader of Unga Khan's army. My lord. There's Bullock, the deserter. And Crash Corrigan, the other man we were sent to capture.
I don't know. I haven't seen him since the enemy started to retreat.
Well, do you think he was captured?
I'll question the men.
Won't stop until they get to Unga Khan's tower.
We're going with them. It's our one chance to rescue Diana and Billy's father.
Where's the reflector blade?
I'll show you how to work it.
That must be Hacker now, Your Majesty.
What do you mean by ordering a retreat? I told you to dispose of that traitor Moloch and that stranger from the upper world, Lieutenant Corrigan.
I have, Your Majesty. They fell from the wall and were quickly taken care of.
Quick, let's get the hacker's room. Stay under cover. With Crash Corrigan out of the way, nothing can interfere with my plans to conquer the upper world.
Provided Professor Norton is able to build rocket motors that will actually take this tower to the surface of the ocean.
I hold you responsible for his success.
I'll see how he's progressing.
Put those ladders on the rack. Rest of the equipment to the storeroom.
Get in there. You mustn't be seen. What's happened to my father? He doesn't even know me. He doesn't know any of us. Unga Khan's transforming machine has changed him into another person. What for? He's forcing your father to build rocket motors. Take this tower to the surface of the ocean. We've got to stop him.
The fools! This is not what I asked for.
Now's our chance. Let's break it up.
Open the door!
Open the door! It's Didmore. You've got to hide.
Been warned not to interfere with Professor Norton's work.
Professor Norton would never consent to this if he knew what he was doing. He's not in his right mind.
You'll think differently when you come out of the transforming machine. Unga Khan has no patience with those who defy him. Will you come with me, or shall I summon the guard?
Billy! Gee, I thought you were a Black Robe. When'd you saw me when I came in here?
Stand there.
You know, there's two or three. It's Hacker. What happened to you, Captain?
Corey tricked me. He ordered the army to retreat.
That was Crash Corrigan. He was heading for Hacker's room. I'll notify His Majesty at once. No. Now you guard the door to Hacker's room and see that he don't escape.
We'll question Mr. Corrigan and find out what he has to say.
And you say they're going to put Diana in the transforming machine the same as they did your father?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Moloch. We'll pay Khan a little visit to the throne room. Hacker's men. They must be wise to us.
Tie them up. I'm going to the throne room.
Stay here, Billy.
Norton reports that the young stranger from the upper world helped you wreck the machinery in the rocket laboratory. Where is he hiding?
The man's out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Oh, yes, I do. It was little Billy.
You miserable creature. Betraying your own son.
I thought so. For the last time, will you tell me where he's hiding?
You're wasting your breath. I'll never tell you anything.
Your friend Norton once said the same thing, but the transforming machine changed his mind.
I won't tell.
Put her in the transforming machine, guard. Prepare the transformer. Remember, no harm has come to the girl. Merely transform her mind so that she will no longer interfere with my plans.
We've got to get to the throne room and help Crash and Diana.
You go ahead. I'll be with you as soon as I hide these two men.
Prepare the transformer. Remember, no harm has come to the girl. Merely transform her mind so that she will no longer interfere with my plans.
Are you all right? We'd better get out of here.
But we could never get past the guards with Crash and your father.
Moloch's out in the corridor. He'll help you get through and then bring back help.
But Billy, you...
I'll stay here with Crash and hold them off with the atom gun. Hurry! Get back there.
Where are the others?
There's no time to talk. We've got to get the sheriff for help.
We'll never get past the guards at the Imperial stables. I've got it. You keep out of sight until I draw the guards out of the Imperial stables.
What's that? Somebody's calling for help. What happened? Who tied you up?
Rock Submarine. What's the matter?
This rock's too big to break with a hammer.
Well, maybe we better use the explositator on it.
Now what do we do?
Run!
We gotta do something quick.
Let me think.
You better hurry.
Be quiet. I've got an idea.
Get to work.
Steady sitting, gun. I'll do it.
Well, you better not sit there.
Silence. Go to work.
Man the lifeboat, mate! Oh, the guard! Man the lifeboat, mate! Man the lifeboat, mate! Oh, the guard!
The prisoners escaped before we could reach the sacred city. But we left the juggernaut there in case of attack.
I'll report that to His Majesty.
Take it easy, Crash. I've got him covered.
Keep them covered, Billy. While I tie them up.
Guardsmen!
Do you know how to work that reflector plate?
Sure.
Then take a look at the stables and see if the coast is clear.
There are a lot of Black Robes coming up the elevator.
Get your father in the corridor. I'll take care of the Black Robes.
Come on, Dad.
No,
We must go.
no. I must complete my master's work. I must complete my master's work.
Drop your swords and back up. Close the door.
Why don't you shoot at them?
The atom gun can't hurt them. They aren't human.
We can get out through that door.
We're trapped. Still under Khan's influence. Rangers, approach!
Open the gates. It's Moloch.
I have a message from Commander Corrigan for Sharon, High Priest of Atlantis.
The peace and safety of all true Atlanteans is threatened by your evil master, Unga Khan.
We have been too lenient with these prisoners, Your Holiness. If we are ever to break the tyrant's power, we must show their spies no mercy.
No martyrs. These men are but the tools of a madman and know not what they do. Take him to the dungeon. Speak, Mullah. This stranger from the upper world is a friend of Crash Corrigan. You bring news of our commander?
We left him in the Khan's throne room with Billy and Professor Norton.
Professor Norton?
Yes, Billy's father. Khan is forcing him to build rocket motors that will take his tower to the upper world. He is insane enough to believe he can conquer all civilization.
We must act at once.
Juggernaut is at the gate.
They must have followed us to the city. No human force can combat the atom guns.
But our commander.
Oh, it's hopeless.
Step back, Billy. I'll blast the hinges off. Empty.
Master. I locked him in the tower.
They forgot. He's still under the influence of the transforming machine.
Here's a wire that leads to the cliff.
It's risky. It's our only chance.
It's a long way to go, hand over hand.
We're not going hand over hand. We're going to walk it.
I can't walk a wire.
Well, I can. Come on. We can make it all right. Climb on. Whatever you do, don't look down.
Okay, Crash.
Look, they're getting away.
Start the projector. We'll blow them to pieces.
We're nearly across, Billy.
The end of Corrigan.
They're getting away.
Start the projector. We'll blow them to pieces.
We're nearly across, Billy. Pull on tight.
You'll have no more trouble from Corrigan.
I'm gonna jump.
Billy! Billy!
We can't send out a rescue party. The Juggernaut is at our gates.
But Crash and the others are at the mercy of that madman, Unga Khan.
I think I know a way of tricking them.
Unga Khan's orders are that no white robe shall enter or leave the city. Look, the gates are opening.
Crash, let me down.
You sure? Take it easy now.
There's our chariot.
Hurry! Someone may see us from the tower.
An enemy chariot! Turn out the pursuit chariot! Bring them back! They must be captured!
off the guard!
Turn off the guard!
They're expecting us, all right.
Sword, salute!
One!
Dismissed! Dismissed!
Too bad Crash wasn't able to rescue Professor Norton from the tower.
He could have. Dad didn't want to be rescued.
Unga Khan has transformed his mind and is forcing him to build rocket motors.
What does Unga Khan propose to do with rocket motors down here in Atlantis?
He plans to raise his metal tower to the upper world to conquer or destroy our civilization.
Impossible. You can't start rocket motors without priming powder, and there isn't any here in Atlantis.
Well, maybe he's going to get some from the submarine.
We'll soon put a stop to that. Come on, Billy.
These are the exhaust tubes, Master. When the rocket motors are started, the tremendous heat will melt the tower from its base and start it upward.
How long will I have to wait before you start the full-size motors?
They're practically ready now, Master. I have but one more test to make.
Your Imperial Majesty, Crash Corrigan is headed for the inland sea to get the priming powder for Professor Norton's submarine.
Priming powder?
Yes, Master. I'll need it to start the rocket motors.
Why haven't you brought it here before this?
It's safe on the submarine.
Nothing is safe with Crash Corrigan around. Order Captain Hacker to get that priming powder at all costs.
Imperial Stables.
Captain Hacker will proceed to the inland sea and bring back the priming powder from Professor Norton's submarine. Crash Corrigan is headed there for the same purpose and must be stopped.
Patrol number 1, prepare to move out.
Whoa. Too bad for us if your dad told Unga Khan where he hit that control box. Come on, Billy. It's here, all right.
Gee, I hope it still works. Yep, there she comes.
Stay with the chariot, Billy. I'll go down the submarine and get the priming powder.
Careful of these, Billy. They go off like dynamite.
Soldiers!
Khan's men. Duck deeper in those trees and keep out of sight. I'll get the rest of the powder.
He must have brought the powder ashore. We'll surprise him. Spread out.
This will blow up the priming powder. This'll blow up the priming powder.
That's the end of Crash Corrigan. Get to your horses.
Gosh, I thought you'd never come up.
I ducked just in time. Certainly hate to lose that priming powder, but at least Unga Khan didn't get it.
Don't forget, we still have those 2 cans of powder you put in the chariot.
That's right, Billy. Let's get out of here before some of those Black Robes spot us. Without priming powder, Unga Khan won't be able to take his tower to the upper world.
Yeah, but he still has my dad a prisoner, and he might force him to make some more.
You hurry back to the city. I'll get in that tower somehow and destroy the rocket motors.
You want me to get some of Sheridan's men to help you?
No, they'd only be in the way. Be careful of the powder. We need it for the submarine.
Boy has the priming powder and is on his way to the sacred city.
We can quickly stop him with a flying torpedo, Your Imperial Majesty.
What? And destroy the priming powder that I need for my rocket motors? Send out the volplane. Unga Khan's sky chariots.
Priming powder. Unga Khan can't take his tower to the upper world to carry out his diabolical plan.
As long as that monster lives, my undersea kingdom of Atlantis can have no peace.
You won't have to worry after Crash gets through with him.
Where is Crash?
He's on his way to the tower to surprise Khan.
Hold on, I see something moving. It's Crash Corrigan. He's escaped the explosion.
Gone in there.
We've got him trapped. It's barred at the other end. You men get back to the tower. You stay with me.
can't get away.
This leads into the tower.
You men stand guard here. I'll double back and head him off at the other end.
Little do the people of the upper world realize what is in store for them. Start the disintegrator. Start the earthquake.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is only a sample of what will happen when I take this tower with all of its equipment to the upper world.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Well, what is it? I regret to announce the young stranger escaped with the priming powder. He reached the sacred city before the Volkites could stop him. Is my plan of empire to be wrecked by this handful of strangers from the upper world?
Master, I could make all the priming powders you need.
What? Why haven't you done so before? Get to the laboratory at once and start work. Take him below.
Any word from Captain Hacker?
Not yet, sir.
Don't let him get away.
Grab him. Stop that horse.
There he goes.
Corrigan's headed for the tower through the underground culvert. We have Corrigan trapped in the culvert. This is the only way out. Release him.
Professor Norton.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't you remember me? I'm your friend Crash Corrigan. We came down the submarine together.
I've no time to talk. I must complete my master's work.
Where are those rocket motors you're building?
Rocket motors? They're all finished. I'm making the priming powder to start them.
Is this the equipment?
Yes.
The rocket laboratory.
He must be in there.
There he is.
got to get out of here. Yeah, we have, ain't we? What's the matter? I got an idea. You see this pitchfork handle? I tell you what you do. You come around here where I'm at, behind this partition, see? And I'll come around there. And I'll call the guard. And when I say presto, changeo, you sock it. See? Come on. Oh, Mr. Guard! Oh, Mr. Guard! I want to do some magic for you. Did you ever see any magic?
Magic? What's that?
Did you never see no magic? Well, look at here. Come on over here now. You stand right there, see? Stand right there. Now, you watch. I'm going to take a rabbit right out of this hat. See, now, I ain't got nothing up my sleeves either. Now, watch closely. Hocus!
I didn't see anything.
No, you ain't doing the trick right. I can't take a rabbit out of this hat long as you stand over here. Now, you got to stand over here.
I saw Trejo.
It's no use. My friends will never give up that priming powder.
Perhaps they will if you ask them to.
You're wasting your breath.
Maybe you'll change your mind when you reach the city.
Gentlemen!
Corrigan. This is your last chance. Tell your friends to hand over that priming powder or I'm going to ram through those gates.
Go ahead and ram.
Oh, Jimmy!
Have you changed your mind?
No.
Ram the gate! Corrigan. This is your last chance. Tell your friends to hand over that priming powder or I'm going to ram through those gates.
Go ahead and ram.
Ram the gate!
Bola, open the gates!
Let him loose! blow us to pieces. Stand back.
The atom guns.
Go into the temple and get the priming powder from Sheridan. And warn him that if you're not back in 5 minutes, I'll blast everybody in this court. Get back there! Billy. Take care of him, Moloch. I've got to stop that other Black Robe before he gets that priming powder.
Another moment, and he would have had this rocket powder.
This is once Unga Khan outsmarted himself. We have Captain Hacker and the Juggernaut.
Oh, but what's the use? He will never rest until he has destroyed my undersea kingdom of Atlantis.
But as long as we have this powder, he can't take his tower to the upper world.
He still has Professor Norton in the tower.
That's right. Billy's father is transformed and will do anything Khan wants him to. He may even force him to make a new supply of priming powder for the rocket motors.
I'll have Norton out of that tower before Unga Khan knows what's happened. Take care of this prisoner. I'm going to have a little talk with Hacker.
Professor Norton, how long before we can start raising the tower to the upper world?
Master, the rocket motors are completed. All I need is the priming powder to start them.
You shall have it the minute Captain Hacker returns.
Here comes the Juggernaut now.
As soon as Captain Hacker delivers the priming powder, start charging the motors. Take him below.
Captain Hacker.
Yes?
His Majesty commands you deliver the priming powder to Professor Norton.
Very well.
Order your men to leave the stables.
Gaspar, take your men to the armory at once and check over the siege equipment.
Very well, sir.
This way, men. Ho!
I'll get your father and be back in a minute. Take him over in back of those stalls and keep him covered.
You stand right there and act smart. If anyone comes along, don't forget, you're Captain Hacker on duty.
Let me have the priming powder. This is not priming powder. This is ordinary sand.
Sand? It's sand, all right. We've been tricked. I'll see Hacker about this at once.
Professor Norton.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't you remember me? We came down to Atlantis in your submarine. Your son Billy's waiting to help you escape.
Go away. Leave me alone. I must carry out my master's work.
Khan certainly did a good job of transforming you. I can see that there's only one way to get you out of here, and that is by force, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Sorry, old fella, but it's the only way.
Corrigan has captured Professor Norton, and he's headed for the Juggernaut.
Order the guards to stop him. Lock the Juggernaut with your control disc and cut off their escape from the Imperial stables.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah, it'll be all right in a minute. It's the only way I can get him out.
The Juggernaut moved all by itself.
They operate it by remote control. They're blocking our way. They must be wise to us. The elevator. It's our only way out.
Keep Hacker covered with that atom gun until we get out of here.
Stand guard at the entrance. The rest of you come with me. We'll head them off upstairs.
See if this level's clear.
Full kites.
And we'll stop them before they can make an escape in the volplane.
Hurry, then.
Volplane? What's that?
It's one of those funny-looking airships that chased me. There's a Black Robe coming to the elevator.
Did he see you?
No.
We'll take care of him.
On the volplane. I'll hold them off. Drop those swords and get in here. Face that wall. All ready, Billy?
All set.
Your Imperial Majesty, they're getting away in the volplane with Professor Norton.
Why didn't the guards stop them?
They were too late.
The last time that Corrigan will interfere with my plans. Start the projector.
They're firing at us.
They're finished.
Turn around and face that wall.
Ready, Billy?
All set.
Your Imperial Majesty, they're getting away in the fall plane with Professor Norton.
Why didn't the guards stop them?
They were too late.
This is the last time that Corrigan will interfere with my plans. Start the projector.
They're firing at us.
That's their finish. With Corrigan out of the way, nothing can now interfere with my plans to take this tower to the surface of the ocean and conquer the world.
Your Imperial Majesty, the strangers have escaped with Professor Norton.
And Norton was killed with the others?
Why should that concern us? His work is done. The rocket motors are completed.
You fool. My whole plan of empire is wrecked. The rocket motors are useless without Norton to start them. Turn on the reflector that I may see exactly what happened.
Gee, you dived just in time.
Oh, I hope your dad isn't hurt.
Are you all right, Dad?
I must go back and complete my master's work.
But, Professor Norton, you don't realize that Unga Khan has transformed your mind.
Dad, come with us. We'll take you to our friends in the sacred city.
I must go back to the tower.
Come on.
Professor Norton is on his way to the sacred city. He must be brought to me at once.
By order of His Imperial Majesty, you are directed to overtake Professor Norton. He is on his way to the sacred city. Your mission is to return him to the tower.
Turn out the pursuit chariots!
Black Robe chariots.
Quick into that brush. If they see you, it'll be just too bad. Back, Billy. You've seen him. Take me back to the tower. Wait here, Billy. I've got a plan.
we'll make it, Billy.
Our commander approaches. Swing open the gates.
What success?
They got away from us.
Only one chariot is returned, Your Majesty. That must be the report now.
Your Majesty, the enemy is holding Professor Norton within the walled city.
Advance upon the city at once. Lay siege and bring him to me.
Yes, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Zog! Prepare the war chariots. Move out with the cavalry. Start the juggernaut. Advance with full siege equipment.
Troopers, mount!
Don't you realize, Professor Norton, that Unga Khan wants you to help him take his tower to the upper world and destroy civilization?
I don't understand. All I know is I must return to my master.
Dad, you've got to listen to Crash. He's our friend.
Who are you? And who are all these other people?
The spell cast by Unga Khan's transforming machine will not last forever. With proper care and attention, your father will regain his normal mind.
But, Your Holiness...
Fear not, my child. You are safe within the walls of Atlantis.
Black Robe's approach! Enforce!
Khan's entire army is advancing on the city. Summon the commander!
Unga Khan's army is about to lay siege to the city.
My son, upon your shoulders lies the safety of Atlantis.
Hold your mounted troopers in reserve.
Juggernaut's ready, sir. Good. We'll strike when nightfall. All right, some of you men, man the porthole. Man the flamethrower.
The gates have been breached by the Juggernaut.
Come!
Take me to my master, Unga Khan.
It's Norton they're bringing to the tower. Now we can destroy the city. Prepare the great projector.
Bombing the temple. I must get Diana and the others out of there. the temple. I must get Diana and the others out of there.
Squad into the temple to make sure they're all accounted for?
There isn't a chance of anyone remaining alive after that. Order your men back to the tower. To the tower.
Sound retreat!
Where's Diana?
She was in there with Sheriff before the walls caved in.
Are you all right, Billy?
Yes, I'm all right. Let's find Diana. Here she is. Sherrod.
Keep on looking, Billy.
Okay. Oh, now I remember. One of the pillars started to fall. Crash! Crash, I think he's dead.
Nothing we can do for him now.
Corrigan! The entire city is in ruins. Khan's men are on the way back to the tower.
With Professor Norton again in Khan's power, we may never get back to the upper world alive. Don't forget, we still have the submarine.
We better get down there right away in case we have to make a quick getaway.
But what are we going to do about Billy's father?
We'll take care of him right away as soon as the submarine is set to go.
Your Imperial Majesty, the sacred city is wiped out.
What of Sherrod and the strangers from the upper world?
They all lie buried beneath the wreckage.
Bring Professor Norton here to me. Nothing can stop me now from taking this tower and its equipment to the upper world.
You don't think Professor Norton will fail you at the last minute?
Not a chance. His mind is still transformed. He'll do anything I command him to.
Professor Norton.
What is it?
His Imperial Majesty Unga Khan wants to see you in the throne room.
I'll go at once. Look at them, running around like so many ants.
Their numbers must be unlimited. There seems to be no end of them.
So much the better, for I intend to make them all my slaves or destroy them.
You sent for me, Master?
Are all the rocket motors attached to the base of the tower?
Yes, Master.
How long will it take us to reach the upper world?
If we can strike the Gulf Stream, we should be within reaching distance of the coast within 2 hours.
You mean you have no accurate calculations as to where we will emerge?
Only my charts and compass can give me that information, Master.
Charts, compass?
I have them in my submarine.
hidden in the inland sea.
Captain Hacker, take some bolt kites and escort Professor Norton to the inland sea at once.
I'll wait here. Hurry, we have no time to waste.
I'll only be a moment.
It's Corrigan. They're headed this way.
No doubt they're going to try and get back to the upper world in this submarine. We'll submerge the ship and take the control box back to the tower with us. They'll never get out of Atlantis alive.
I have a better plan. They'll never expect to find any volkites in the submarine.
Beyond the hill around the next bend!
Better wait here while I raise the submarine.
I'll go with you, Crash.
Someone's been here.
Who do you think it was?
I don't know. We better take a look in the submarine. I'll slip in through the safety port and take a peek around, just in case. You stall around here and make a noise as if you're coming aboard.
thought you were a goner.
And so did I for a minute, Billy. Come on down.
They're just machinery, aren't they?
You and Diana stay with the submarine. Moloch and I are going back to the tower and rescue your father.
If the tower rises here, you'll be in a commanding position to start your conquest of the upper world.
Are your rocket motors ready?
Yes, Master. They're primed for the final test.
Start the test.
Wait! You'll kill those men. That flame will melt the toughest steel.
Clear the base of the tower for a test of the rocket motors.
Stand clear of these rocket motors. They'll burn you to a cinder.
Start the motor, but be ready to cut it off before it goes full blast. I'm satisfied my plans are complete. Assemble all the men on the Volkites. We leave for the upper world immediately.
Checked, Your Majesty, except the pair we sent to the inland sea.
Send those 2 Volkites in with the others.
He's out of control!
What?
It's Crash Corrigan. Signal the other Volkites to attack them.
Now, Unga Khan, we're going to bring Professor Norton back to his normal senses.
My supreme Archon will do as you direct.
I wouldn't trust them too far. I'm not trusting them at all.
Not so fast, Dittmar.
Get in there. You'll have nothing to fear as long as Dittmar does what he is told. Come here and work these controls. You better not make any mistakes. Keep an eye on Dittmar. I can hardly blame you for not recognizing me in this outfit.
Lieutenant Corrigan.
That's right.
What are you doing here? Where's my son and Diana?
They're safe in the submarine. Bring Dittmar over here. You'd better smash that thing. Quick, let's get down to the base of the tower and destroy those rocket motors.
Go to your quarters. The tower's ready to take off.
Start the rocket motors before Crash gets down there and destroys them.
Your Imperial Majesty, they've broken the control disc.
Get to the master control and start the rocket motors by hand.
But the strangers from the upper world, Your Imperial Majesty. Aren't you going to make any effort to stop them?
They won't get far once the rocket motors are started. The flames from the exhaust will take care of them.
The motors are located around that bend.
Rocket motors before Crash gets down there and destroys them.
Your Imperial Majesty, they've broken the control disc.
Get to the master control and start the rocket motors by hand.
But the strangers from the upper world, Your Imperial Majesty. Aren't you going to make any effort to stop them?
They won't get far once the rocket motors are started. The flames from the exhaust will take care of them.
The motors are located around that bend.
It's too late!
I'm all right. The tower is shaking loose from its foundation. It'll take off any minute and crash through the roof of Atlantis.
In that case, all Atlantis will be flooded. We must get to the submarine, warn Diana and Billy.
They'll be safe. Our job is to get up into the tower and prevent Unga Khan from destroying our civilization.
Tower's taking off. Sail the window. Before this day is over, I shall make myself supreme ruler of the upper world, or destroy it. Get the disintegrator ready.
Tower is moving. We'll locate the disintegrator and put it out of commission.
Sure, Dad taught me all about it. Close your port, we're going down. As soon as the ocean fills Atlantis, we'll follow the tower up through the hole in the roof.
The tower must have broken through. The ocean is coming down on us.
Here we go. Hold tight.
Captain Hacker, have you given the men their final instructions for the conquest of the upper world?
Your orders have been carried out, Your Majesty.
If I could get to the reflector plate, I might be able to send a message to the naval base and warn them.
The guards await your inspection in the guard room.
There's a guard in there. Wait till I get past him and then come in. Quick, tune in on the naval base.
I'll have it in a minute. Here it is now.
Good. Get me the wireless room. He's caught our signal. It's Lieutenant Corrigan speaking. I'm with Professor Norton. We're trapped in a metal tower which is being brought to the surface of the ocean by a madman. He intends to conquer the world or destroy it.
The motors have stopped. We've reached the surface. Open that window. What kind of strange craft is that? Our first victim.
Start the projector.
This is only the beginning. The upper world is powerless against this tower. Prepare the disintegrator.
What are you going to do?
Go in there and stop them.
Look at their cities crumble while they run back and forth like rats on a sinking ship.
Quick, get to control this and stop the earthquake while I try and get the naval base.
It's coming in again, sir. Are you sure it's Lieutenant Corrigan?
Positive, sir.
The approximate location is latitude 63 degrees, longitude 49 degrees, and we're moving in on the North American continent. This tower is equipped with machinery capable of destroying our entire civilization. I recommend you dispatch the battle fleet immediately against the tower while I try and stop him from using his disintegrator.
I don't want him killed yet. Tie him up!
He's been cut off again, sir.
Keep trying. Get me the Navy Department.
I heard him order out engines of war to destroy this tower.
So much the better. The sooner they get here, the quicker I will destroy them.
Your Majesty, look, they're approaching.
Their guns can never reach us. Project the invisible wall of atom rays around the tower.
Fire when ready.
Fools waste their ammunition. Then I'll give them a taste of real power.
Shells are having no effect. Peculiar force seems to explode them before they reach the tower. But keep firing. Very well, sir.
Enough. disintegrating ray against them. After it!
Them. But Your Majesty, the tower's being wrecked! How dare you question my command! This will be the end of Khan and his tower. If all planes in the upper vessel, we'll still be able to make it. Your Majesty, we can get to the bow plane before they destroy it.
Plane. Quick about it.
They're sinking fast, sir. Aim at the waterline. Very well, sir.
Are you still trying to make that bulkhead come to life, Professor?
Yes, and I won't stop until I succeed. Once I discover the secret of Unga Khan's control, all mankind will be relieved of the drudgery of physical labor.
Well, that's all very fine, Professor, but right now you're coming with us.
Where to?
We'll need you as a witness at the Marriage License Bureau.
Splendid. Why didn't you tell me in the first place? Wait till I get my things. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's alive! Hey, look out, you might hurt me. It's both, it's alive.
Can I come along too? You bet you can, Billy.